Yeah, I think Juventus need to score tonight. They need to be able to go to the Bernabeu with something in their pocket, and I think that I just fancy this Real Madrid team to overpower them. I think they have too much from them. I think the defining factor of this game is going to be Cristiano Ronaldo. As every single time we see him play, he does it. He's scored in every game, every round this season in the Champions League. Dominant force. I think that this Real Madrid team will be too much for it's aging.
Well, the vast majority of the players were involved in the final in Cardiff last season. Both groups are used to being involved at this stage of this competition. So let's have a look at the team news, starting with Juventus. Max Allegri's without two players who would have started tonight, Mehdi Benatia and Miralem Pjanic, who are both suspended. Mattia De Sciglio starts at right back. Barzali partners Chiellini with Asamoah on the left. Rodrigo Betancourt is the choice to partner Sami Khedira in midfield. Alex Sandro plays further forward. Dybala and Higuain rounding out the Juventus team. Chiellini, Betancourt and Sandro all are booking away from suspension. Two teams who share 66 league titles between them and 14 victories in this competition alone as the European Cup and the Champions League. So off we go. The black and white stripes, the famous strip of Juventus, the Italian champions, the first leg of the Champions League quarter-final.
Fletch. Dybala, Higuain. All back defending, or certainly in positions, whether they're defending or not. Here's his white shirt back there.
Isco's got the licence to move around a little bit at the tip of the Real Madrid diamond, with Casemiro at the base. And Isco's onside here. Into Ronaldo! Every time they need a goal, Cristiano Ronaldo finds it. It's another one in the Champions League, 118, and the master marksman strikes again in Europe. Juventus 0, Real Madrid 1. Who else?
Normal service resumed for Real Madrid, and that man in picture. Look at his movements. The most dangerous man on the planet, nobody picks him up. Real sloppy play over there. This has got him, nobody's got him. That's why the ball's in the back of the net. The most prolific man on the planet scored again. It's 1-0 Madrid.
Well, it all depends which numbers you want. 38 for the season. That's 22 goals in his last 12 games. And the man who set a record of 17 goals in a Champions League campaign a couple of seasons ago now moves on to 13 this year. And you just cannot allow Cristiano Ronaldo that kind of time and space in a big match like this, because he is Real Madrid's punisher. Brazil with an injury, but he trained for the first time last night. That's nice. Here's Dybala, and that's a vital challenge in there by Sergio Ramos, who makes a habit of doing that in big games like this.
Yeah, he does. Nice play by Juve. Nice and sharp. Any quick 1-2 like that will cut through the defence.
Great starters who'll miss the second leg if they get a yellow card tonight. Well, Danny Carvajal got across there just in time. Corner. It's a free header as well in there for the French international centre-back Varane.
Yeah, he probably should have done better as well. Just slightly behind and trying to arch his back to get it on target. But it was a free header.
For the club, which is astonishing. Here's Higuain, slips away from Varane. Dybala's coming in. So is Betancourt. Ramos there for the second time for Real Madrid. Higuain again. This time Ramos's glance finds Douglas Costa. Asamoah looking to combine there with Alex Sandro. And then Varane's waiting for his goal keys, get him in space to run at the Real Madrid defenders. He can do it now. Higuain, now Dybala. Varane got a vital touch, and then Casemiro there to pick up the pieces. Lovely play by Toni Kroos. Free Pocket taken by Dybala. It's a good one as well. Brilliant save by Navas to deny Higuain. Outstanding reflexes by the Real Madrid goalkeeper. Higuain from point-blank range can't find a way past it.
Yeah, he can't believe it, Higuain.
But the Turkish referee happy to play the advantage. Here's De Chilio. It wasn't a bad ball
Not a bad ball at all. You see where Higuain's, where he is there. 0-0. That gives Juve the opportunity to get back into this game.
A yellow card away from a ban, and the foul there on Casemiro means he's going to miss the second leg.
He was very quick to give it as well, the referee. Very quick to give it. Doesn't look too bad, does it? Doesn't look too bad at all.
Toni Kroos out here with the Real Madrid corner. And there was a push in there by Sergio Ramos.
Yes, there was.
Casemiro in there quickly on Higuain. Carvajal again, now Modric. Benzema looking for Carvajal.
He did well, Asamoah. Did well, he followed his run.
Ronaldo. Here's Mattia De Chilio for Juventus. Any kind of touch from Dybala and surely it would have been 1-1.
Yeah, it was a shot from De Chilio, wasn't it? Whether he could have sort of arched it away as a cross, a little bit more bend. Loads of...
Benzema. Kroos can hit one and hits the bar. Thumping effort for Real Madrid.
Yeah, he's the one you want to fall to. Toni Kroos, he strikes a really nice ball, as you can see there. Buffon would have had no chance with it. He's diving across, of course, left hand's in the air. Well, that was too quick and too powerful.
Shooting opportunity, and then Ronaldo takes over. Free kicks and corners, and then this fella gets involved. Asamoah gives him a nudge. Too strong, couldn't pick out Benzema. Juventus corner. Chiellini was there, and then Keylor Navas denying that might well have fallen nicely for Bartali, but what an opportunity at the outset for Chiellini.
It was an amazing opportunity, and one that you normally look at that. He watched it all the way across, and in the end took his...
Ronaldo looking to come away, runs into Bentancur. Here's Dybala. That's a free kick given away by Modric. Shooting position here for Juventus.
Yeah, he has a nibble, Modric, and doesn't get there. Great position now. You see, he's going nowhere, Dybala. He's just running across the mid.
Samoa sends it forward. Chiellini wanted the flick on, they wanted the penalty too. Referee was looking right at it. It struck Varane. Dybala's onside.
Yeah, I don't know whether Dybala was onside there. He looked offside, but I didn't think it was a penalty. He's in the air, Casemiro. Let's have a look. Flick on. No, can't give a penalty for that. I think if it was the Premier League, we'd say exactly the same. Flick on. He's in the...
Back at the weekend. Here's Khedira. Rolls away from Ramos. Now Dybala. Dybala's gone down, and he says no penalty again.
Yeah, I'll have to see that again, but he looks as if he throws himself to me.
He's given the yellow card there to Dybala for simulation instead.
And the fact that he's walked away with his head down, Dybala, I think it says it all, his reaction. He doesn't need to go flying, does he? Yeah, he's got an early goal. He's allowed them to play like this.
Well, there's the half-time whistle, and it's the Champions League holders who have the lead at half-time. Cüneyt Çakır is the manager, has made a change, although the Juventus substitutes, most notably Mandzukic and Cuadrado, were warming up during the half-time break. Cristiano Ronaldo continues to write the story, doesn't he? It's his 444th Real Madrid goal, and tonight it is his 430th appearance. All the way through, but nobody had gambled there.
Yeah.
Well, they are the masters, aren't they? Controlling the tempo of matches at this stage. Here's Benzema. And still, Ronaldo's in there too. And he almost managed to squeeze in another one from a ridiculously tight angle.
You know, they caught everybody unaware, didn't it? Because everybody thought Benzema was...
Here's Costa, that's a nice ball to Higuain. Dybala's trying to get up there to join him, but he didn't get in there quickly enough, and Higuain apologises for the cross.
You could see his thought process, Higuain, because he's not quick enough. But Dybala couldn't get round the...
It's Dybala with a free kick. Navas came through a defender, missed it by Higuain, and then Bentancur couldn't find the finish.
And Sergio Ramos is down, shouting to the bench. As you can see, the wave of the arm, as if he's in trouble. It's off his goalkeeper. His goalkeeper comes and smashes him. Just catches one on the ear, doesn't he?
Chiellini to Dybala. It's a foul by Ramos, who claims he got a knock in the face, but the reality is he's given the free kick here, and now he's suspended for the second leg because he's been shown the yellow card, and Real Madrid will play the second leg without their captain.
And it was a foul as well. He doesn't get any of the ball. Good touch by Dybala, puts his body in the way. You see Marcelo behind the wall.
It's deflected! And it was agonisingly close to an equaliser. Navas had gone completely the other way.
Yeah, as you would expect.
This one has been intriguing, hasn't it? Helped out by that early goal for Real Madrid, scored by Ronaldo, which is the only goal so far. Chiellini's got to be careful here. He's taken it away from his goalkeeper. Now Ronaldo. And then the substitute, Vasquez, beaten away by Buffon. And then Ronaldo! Oh! What a goal by Cristiano Ronaldo! Sensational! The greatest marksman in the history of the Champions League with an absolute beauty!
My word, if you pipe up to us, all the Juventus fans around us are on their feet applauding. What an incredible sight you can see around the ground, not just the Real Madrid fans, the Juventus fans. I mean, this is nice to pick out Lucas Vasquez. And watch this, everybody. Boom! We were here when we saw one of the greatest goals in the Champions League.
I have never seen an away crowd to a man give a standing ovation to the opposition's best player after a goal like that.
Yeah, look at that. Every time you see it, folks, it gets better and better and better. This is just a small section there. That's what he thinks of it.
Well, there's a fella that scored a few beauties himself down the years, and all you can do is turn away and say, wow, Buffon never saw it. What a goal by Cristiano Ronaldo.
Well, that has just stunned the whole stadium into complete and utter silence. Blow the whistle, ref, let's go home.
Well, it's going to force Allegri to make changes now, and Mandzukic is down there, stripped and ready.
It had to be him, didn't it? It had to be him. I mean, the lads who speak to us at half-time, Lord help them after the end of the game, what they're going to say about Ronaldo.
Well, there's a red card.
Dybala.
There's Cristiano Ronaldo. At the age of, what, 32?
Incredible.
Let's go to Marcelo. Ronaldo, Marcelo. Buffon was there, but they can't stop it. Real Madrid make it 3-0. And Marcelo helps himself to a goal in the Champions League.
Yeah, that was a really nice goal, wasn't it? That had nothing to do with being down to 10 men. That all was about one-touch movement, an array of shapes, onside, flick over, Buffon. 2-1-2s from Marcelo, keeps on running, gives options to his teammates, gets a tap in.
Well, the Brazilian scored in the first leg in the last 16 at the Bernabeu against Paris Saint-Germain. There's Marcelo. Tried for the outside of the foot one, didn't he?
Well, that's his one. He finds that easier, doesn't he? The only surprising thing was he put it over the bar. Normally that outside.
Ronaldo's in for the hat-trick. He gets another opportunity to tee up Ronaldo now. Gives it instead to Toni Kroos. Now Lucas Vazquez. Ronaldo, and then Kovacic hits the bar.
It's like slow motion at the moment, isn't it? Unfortunately for you, this is nobody closing down the ball, just backing off. Ronaldo lays it off to Kovacic.
There's Kroos, he's got Asensio and Ronaldo up there with him.
Sergio Ramos has just been smashed off the wall by Alexandro.
There's Cristiano Ronaldo. The Buffon denies him the hat-trick.
Yeah, he had a quiet first half, Ronaldo, didn't he? Oh, he's in, Ronaldo's in.
It's a lovely ball, Ronaldo's waiting for the cross, there it is! Oh, what a chance! Well, he is human after all.
He could have controlled it.
There's Bentancur, Juan Cuadrado, now Chiellini, Cuadrado! It's another chance missed by Juventus. It's the final kick of the game, and it's a comprehensive first leg victory end for Juan Cuadrado. But tonight is Real Madrid's night, and maybe more significantly, Cristiano Ronaldo's night. 118 and 119 in the Champions League is second.